We are unified in our concern that Democrats may today move forward with unprecedented action that will jeopardize the right of every American to be protected from political targeting by Congress. Our concern is that if taken, this committee action will set a terrible precedent that unleashes a dangerous new political weapon that reaches far beyond the former president and overturns decades of privacy protections for average Americans that have existed since the Watergate reforms. Our current law was put in place to prevent presidents and members of Congress from targeting political enemies through their tax returns. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court chose not to intervene to stop the flimsy and admittedly partisan Democrat efforts to target former President Trump for purely political reasons. After nearly half a century, the political enemies list is back in Washington, D.C., and we worry this will unleash a cycle of political retribution in Congress. Many of us in Congress believed that the current law was strong enough to protect private citizens against political targeting, but it is no longer. So today, Republicans will fight to protect American taxpayers from this abuse of power. Today, we'll insist a transcript from the secret executive session be published so that American people know which lawmakers in Congress support the power to target political enemies and which side will stand with long-standing taxpayer protections. I can't speculate and won't speculate on what the next Congress and this committee will focus on related to tax returns. I do know a major focus will be on the IRS. The destruction of 30 million tax returns last year, their inability to protect private tax return information, their horrid customer service where millions of people can't get answers and can't get their tax returns, as well as efforts, as we've seen, to impose a bank surveillance scheme on Americans. All of those are troubling aspects of the IRS and will be a focus of investigations next year. Yes, sir.